Hey guys, this is Drew with Swindler Effects. Today I wanted to shoot a quick video showing something that's pretty unique that I've been using for a while. I think is really cool, and that's this Keith McMillan SoftStep foot controller. Now a lot of people use this for different MIDI triggering of devices with their feet, but I hadn't really seen anyone use it with like MIDI capable guitar pedals. So I decided to pick one of these up and try it with the Timeline. Now a lot of people have problems with the Timeline because there's a lot going on, and sometimes it's hard to access all of it. The banking can be a little cumbersome, especially if you have it on the back of a pedal board like I do. It's kind of hard to get to, and it can be difficult to get to all your presets and really use that pedal to its fullest. So I've been using this to control the Timeline, and I think it's fantastic. So let's get down here. The SoftStep has a 1/8 inch expression input, a regular USB A type, and a mini USB expansion. Now obviously this is USB, but the Timeline uses standard MIDI cable. So let me show you what's going on here. Bear with me. I'm doing all this one-handed. So underneath here, underneath my board, I'm using Keith McMillan's Midi Expander. Now what this is going to do is take the USB from the SoftStep and translate that into a MIDI cable so that I can run it to the Timeline. Now it's powered by USB, all of the SoftStep stuff is. So to power this, I'm actually using this USB cable, and I am going to a BlackBerry phone charger into my Walrus Audio Phoenix power supply. Now this worked with a Voodoo Labs PP2 Plus as well. That's what I was using before, but this works great. It fits perfectly in my Pedal Train 3 right here. Still fits in the case without having to unplug it. Right angle, USB comes out, goes to the Midi Expander. Midi Expander takes the USB to MIDI, so I can control the Timeline. So let me plug all this back in and show you how I've got this set up to work. Now most people think that the Timeline has too many presets they can't get to. So the way I've set this up is in Timeline mode. I've got 8 different presets that are instantly accessible at all times, as well as a overall global off switch if I don't want anything on, and a tap switch. So notice if I hit this, it goes to one of my L cap settings, cap Q, cap Q. Same for cap DQ. Just a real washy, kind of swelly ambience. My ice preset, 6 reverse, digital. That's a specific preset for a song called Alive, Only King Forever. And then if I don't want anything on, I can hit the off switch, and the whole pedal's off. It's just a total bypass. And then tap works as well, and it's super soft. It takes a little getting used to, but it makes no clicking noise whatsoever, hence the name SoftStep. So those are all just being triggered through MIDI program change messages. So I can access all that at the same time. But what's cool is I can go to another bank that I've set up to be the looper mode. Now I can control the looper, record, play, stop, undo, redo, reverse, halftime. While I'm controlling the looper, I've got so many buttons that I went ahead and just preset these to my favorite delay settings. So I can be doing the looper, changing my delay settings, and controlling the looper all at the same time. Or if I'm controlling the looper, I can still go back and change to a totally different delay type, and then still go back and continue to use the looper. All without having to go and hold the tap switch to get into looper mode. It's all instantly accessible. And this is really easy to set up. Now that I got my board set up, every time I go to play, I just hook up the USB and the expression. Now this expression is another cool feature. I have this expression knob. The SoftStep comes with an adapter that goes from 1/8 inch TRS cable to a 1/4 inch female TRS cable. So that's what this is plugging into. This is plugging into their adapter to go in here. And what I've got is this is MIDI mapped in their programming software for the SoftStep to control the timeline's looper volume. So a lot of times I'll record like a drone, like just a nice wash in the key of whatever song we're playing. And sometimes I want that a little softer and sometimes I want it a little louder. So right here, this is MIDI mapped and controlling that volume. So I can bring that in and out whenever I need it. And I was saying go to the loop and just stop it whenever. So all that is really cool. I really love this this piece of equipment. It's been a staple for me ever since I got it. I highly recommend it. Let me show you a little bit. I use their advanced editor for all of my programming. As you can see, here's all of my delay presets. You open it up. I don't know how readable that is, but you got your sources. If you touch it with your foot, you can change your message types, program change to. I'm not going to go too in depth on that because it took a lot of trial and error to kind of figure out what I was looking for. It's the first time I've used a MIDI controller such as this. But yeah, overall, you can really do some amazing stuff with it. I also, actually, with my band, we've got a light set up that we travel with sometimes, and we'll set it up at different venues. And we'll control our own lights. And if we have a backing track for whatever song we're playing, those lights are usually MIDI programmed and MIDI mapped out to hit at certain parts of the song. But for certain songs, we can't MIDI map them because we play the song different every time. It doesn't follow a set pattern or a set order. So there are certain songs where I'll plug this, instead of powering here from that, I'll plug this into my computer and get the power from there. And I have all these different banks are for different songs where I will MIDI trigger our lights. So this is just a generic preset where, say that's a low verse 1, verse 2, chorus 1, chorus 2, chorus 3. I mean, this is very generic, but bridge 1, 2, 3, got there's a generic low and a generic high. So I can hit any of those 10 presets at different parts in the songs and get impact hits with our light changes. So it just kind of adds something where usually we don't have a light guy traveling with us or anything like that. So it helps to have stuff like that. And that's for Blessed Assurance, Christ is Risen, Forever Reign. I think those are the only ones I've actually got programmed out because we were playing them for something. And then back to Timeline Loop and Timeline. So yeah, I may do a video in the future about how I've actually set up the light side of that, how I'm actually using the SoftStep through Ableton to control a program called DMXis to MIDI control our light setup. But that's for another time. If anyone's interested in that, let me know. Message me, write in the comments below. Hopefully this has been helpful, useful. I'm showing you the possibilities of this in kind of a unique and unordinary way, but yeah. So hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching.